driving along. It was around about afternoon, so not peak hour, but certainly in the road that we're travelling on, it was very busy, a long road. In fact, we're coming down here now. And I had a lovely afternoon with my sister, and I had a beautiful day with just praying, and I really knew that morning that I knew that God loved me. It wasn't peak hour at all, but it was extremely busy. There was a break in the road, but it certainly wasn't a turn off that you can turn. However, the car in front of me thought that he would try it. So he put his indicators on right quickly, but I did have enough time to stop. And of course, I wasn't going to say any expletives, so I just beeped the horn and said, "Hello, you're stopping!" And I stopped. Then I heard the screech of brakes, looked in my rear vision mirror, and saw a huge truck coming towards me. He hit me, and I initially thought I would just be bumped forward a bit. But I continued on as he sliced past me, squashing the other car, and then he turned me around where I faced the oncoming traffic in the other lane, where an even bigger truck came and he hit me. So I got out, thankfully. The door was jammed, but I got out and absolutely lost it, as you would, because even though the two trucks hadn't killed me, I was thinking my husband's going to, because the very next day we were going to hand over this car as a trade-in to get another car. So I looked at the car, the window had come through the back, had hit the back of my head, and the chair actually collapsed and the car was squashed. So I knew that I just hopped out of a miracle. Ambulances were called as the other driver was squashed in his car, and I had a sore neck and a lower back pain, and I thought, oh, look, I'm all right. As people were trying to say, no, you need to sit down. The ambulance came, and he insisted that I get in, even though I said, I feel like a big fat hypochondriac. I've only got a sore neck. And he said, you're not a hypochondriac. You've just been hit by two trucks. So I thought, good point. So I got in, and off we went to hospital, where I was taken, unbeknownst to myself, because I had a neck brace on, that I was taken to critical care with suspected spinal injuries. So off I went and got there and stayed in that critical care area for a total of 8 hours, only being able to see what was above me, which was lights. However, on the left of me, there was a older man crying out for the nurses, please, will you take me outside? Would you take me outside for a cigarette? And he was very distressed. And over the time that I was there, as it was critical care, you're only allowed to have one person in with you. And so my husband and my sister alternated coming in and spending time with me and just holding my hand, because it was extremely frightening, as they did test upon test on me to make sure I hadn't damaged my spine and my neck. And as the evening unfolded, I heard him say, I've lost my son, I've lost my father and mother, and so he went on about how much he had lost. And the nurse said, I can't let you go out by yourself. You've just tried to hang yourself. With that, my heart just was broken, because another miracle of this story is that my sister and I had lost our older sister to suicide. And so when that man said he wanted to die and didn't want to live anymore because he had nothing left to live for, it just broke my heart. And my husband tried to take him out, to help the nurses out, but he wasn't able to. Then my sister came in and I said, Marnie, you need to share with him the gospel, because I couldn't yell across the bed. The Lord opened up a window of around about 10 minutes where that man was not checked upon, and we're checked all the time. Nurses were coming in and out. And she was able to tell him that his life was worth living, and she actually led him to the Lord, which was the best thing. And he's yelling out, and he said, I'm really sorry for taking your sister. And I said, this accident has been worth you.